Community engagement artist, fashion designer, and friend of local lifestyles. Emily Gartner is here, and she has some exciting news to share. Good morning, my friend.
Good morning. How does that feel? Or Hinton, should I say?
Well, it's a little rainy. It's a little rainy. How about
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's just the way it is.
Good.
So, Emily, first of all, let's talk about your move from Evansville to Indy and, kind of what precipitated that and how things are going.
Sure. I got involved with Indiana Arts Commission, or was chosen to be in a creative entrepreneur program called On Ramp. And through that program, I met someone who was involved with starting the very first Indiana Fashion Week, and took a couple of my kids, Zarion and Sarah, to be involved in that youth designer program. And things just started clicking for me. I felt I was in the right place just during that week, and it spoke to my heart and spoke to what I wanted to do in my future path with my career in fashion and art. So I moved here in January 21st, and 2 months later, we all know what happened.
Right.
But you know what? I still have no regrets. It's a fantastic art and fashion community, and I feel the love here as well.
Well, I think it's pretty exciting, the fashion scene in Indiana now and in Indianapolis. But now you have been invited to travel overseas. Tell us about this.
I thought it was spam in my email. We had a recent big scam in our family, and we were trying to abate that for it's been going on a couple years. So I'm like, oh no, here's another scammer. But, I slept on it, and I reopened the link, and I started looking. I'm like, no, this is actually legit. So to take that skepticism a little bit further, we talked on WhatsApp, and I spoke to the director of the show. She lives in Paris, and she runs a fashion show there, but she's also in charge of running the show in Milan. And, I was just really curious, out of the entire globe, how did you find me? What spoke to you about my work? And basically, I think it was the last photo session I did, and it was in front of Black Lives Matter's murals that two of my friends did. It was very bright and bold colors. And it had the words diversity and inclusion in it. And a good friend of mine says, Emily, that photo could speak to the whole world, really, right now. So that was about the time that they were looking at my feed, and they said they found me on Instagram. They have, athletic teams have recruiters and scouts that are out there looking for athletes, but fashion week people also do the same thing. They look for new talent. So they looked at what my feed was at that time on Instagram, and they liked my paintings, my artwork. They liked the creative face mask I was doing, and they said, just come to Milan and just do you, do who you are. And I said, but, I don't design a head-to-toe ensemble as far as pants and dresses and that type of thing. I upcycle a lot, and I'll use existing clothing or existing handbags and paint on that. And they're like, we love that. We want you to do exactly what you're doing and not change. Just bring a new collection.
Emily, I wish I could talk to you for the entire hour. You can follow Emily on Facebook and Instagram. Congratulations, my friend, on your big win in Milan.
Thank you.
Good to see you. We'll be back with more lifestyles after this. Stay with us.